Alright guys, I'm going to show you a video I just had an idea the other day to do. I do a lot of picking stuff, but today I want to focus on different rhythms, different strumming patterns that you can use, that I use quite a bit. There's two main patterns that I use, and there's one more that I learned, I don't know, I guess maybe a couple of years ago. I don't hardly ever use it, but it's a pattern for fast strumming when you get on these really fast songs like, I don't know, Rawhide, or some of them fast fiddle songs. Can't think of anything right now, but the main strum that I use is when you do the little G chord. Thought I heard something there. When you do the main G chord, and you got that little drone going on every other beat. The strumming pattern I use, I'll play it up to speed and then I'll slow it down for you so you can see it. It goes like this. And that's just what I would call a basic bluegrass strum. Use that in gospel, use that in, just about any kind of, that's my foot, okay, anyway. Use that in just about any kind of, I don't know, fast country style stuff or whatever. And here's the basic pattern. If you watch my right hand here. So it's a bass note, then a downstroke. And then I'm coming up. Sometimes I don't actually hit the strings on some of them. That's just to keep me in the groove, to keep me in time, to keep that timing going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you hear that? I didn't strike the strings. Coming up and you're not hitting any strings just yet. And then on this other down, where my hand's coming back down from that, where I'm just strumming air, so to speak. So it's 1, 2, 3. Not the beats, but the actual timing of it. 1, 2, 3, 1. The second one down, 1, 2, 3. The second one that I'm saying is an upstroke. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then you can just add that little drone in there. After that last G, it's another downstroke and you're back in your pattern. Another way to do that is to do the same thing, except when you're coming up, don't catch air, catch a couple strings. And I'm actually strumming down the second time I strum down, right here. Alternate your bass tones. That's speed. You don't want to do that constantly because there's too much there. It's just too overcrowded. So you want that little space of silence when you're coming up. And you're not stroking, you're not hitting any strings at all. That little silence gives it a little extra something. gives it a little extra, you know, just like a little jumpiness, a little beat to it. So that's the first pattern, and I hope I explained that thoroughly. The next pattern I'm going to use as an example of something that's maybe a little faster and hard to play constantly. I developed this accidentally on Kentucky mandolin. We play it so fast that my arm just wears out right in here, these muscles, these forearm muscles, and it just wears out if I play it constantly in that kind of strumming pattern. For example, here's the chord. It's actually in G minor, but I'm going to play it out of A position still, second fret, E minor. Let's see. And just doing that constantly just hurt my hand, so I accidentally come up with kind of like a rest, but it's still in time, and what that is just a little rake across the strings. And here's where that comes in. And if I go faster, it might change. The way I do it fast is the way I really want to show it to you. So, let's see if I can explain that. It's basically the same thing we did a while ago. Except it's just a little slow rate. It's a little slower. That rate coming up is slower, so therefore it's not that fast strumming thing. And so that really helped me on Kentucky mandolin when I was playing so fast, that it kind of helped me when I catch myself playing all the strokes. It helped me kind of concentrate on having less tension in my arm, so that I could actually, when it comes time to solo, that my arm will be rested enough to do that. And so that's where that strum came in. So back up to speed so you can see how it goes. So that's that one. Now the next one is if you're going even faster. You see some of these people that are up there going so fast that you know the guitar strummer just his arm is hurting him. So I think I actually heard this and not actually watched it happen, but I heard it on the radio, somebody strumming like this, and I thought that's the way to do it, because I mean there's 2 strokes basically, and there's not like 15 going on there. So if I was to play like a very fast song in the key of G, I'll try to play it, you know, with all the strokes, and then I'll try to find the groove of that other strumming pattern, and listen real closely and see if you can find the difference here. So let's just see. Let's go a little faster than that. Okay, that's about as fast as my arm will handle right now. So we got some fast bluegrass thing. I'm just going to do a random chord progression, see what we can come up with here. I'm going to change here. up in the time, but you've got the mandolin doing the backbeat. The little chuck. Whenever you're strumming down, the next time he's strumming up, so he's on the backbeat, so he's filling in that gap, so you don't have to. So you got an extra arm working on the mandolin chop in a alternate beat that you don't have to fool with. So that's the awesome part about this, is you don't have to sit there and you can just go like this. And slowly that's fast, so you can hear the rhythm of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And every now and then I'm going a little catch in the string. And you can use the pattern of all three of those right there. So listen for each pattern that we just went over. So I try to get all of them in there. I might have missed the you get the whole point there. So that's 3 useful strumming patterns you can use for a standard speed, a slightly faster speed, and then a very fast speed. And why don't you go try and find some bluegrass songs like that you can and listen for ways that you can incorporate all 3 of those. And hopefully that will work for you, because I know whenever they play so fast songs, it's easy to get tripped up on. But this is, once again, the camera audio. I'm using it straight from the camera because I'd rather have I wouldn't rather have, I would like to have a high quality video, but I'm testing this to see how good the Martin sounds on the camera itself, rather than having to hook up all my recording equipment, turn my computer on, and all this other stuff. So enjoy this, work on this, practice it, and you'll be strumming like a pro in no time. Thank you guys. Please subscribe, and thank you for all your good support and all your good comments. I'll see you soon.